Hello and welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. Today we're going to be, as promised, proceeding with competitive constructed of the Sun Empire deck. So this is basically red-green, mostly green dinosaurs. And if you've seen the gameplay of the last quick draft I did, it's generally that idea. You try to put down threats, you try to answer your opponent's threats, try to beat them down as soon as possible. Now that I think of it, one big way to get everything true would be nice, but it's hard to say. So let's see how this deck goes. So I'll be honest, I'm a bit skeptical as to how this will turn out. Also, many apologies to all those who have been watching previous videos. I did not realize I was that loud. It's kind of just like real life also. I don't realize how loud people have to tell me from time to time, dude, chill. So, speaking of chill, we do have a nice first turn opening. Hopefully we get something good from the first 5 here, so that's one good reason to keep commune. So I'm gonna keep this one because it has all our mana. Though we have to note that it'd be nice if we can draw into one of our accelerants. Probably won't get it to commune, but we could get ranging raptors, so that's the next best thing. And no, we don't get that one. We could just get territorial allosaurus. Shame we have to ditch the polyraptor, but I doubt we're gonna get to combo it. Besides, we can just tutor it up with forerunner. So we'll get the territorial. It has a faster start, so probably okay. So at least we got crashing bronze down, so we can slow our opponent down a bit. So now, part of seeing our opponent is not just about knowing what to do, but how to think ahead. So our opponent's playing a lot of low cost stuff, so we'll definitely put in the fiery cannonade. But we also need to put in... We also will put our fight with fires in because we have to answer Steel Leaf Champion. So... Crashing Brontodon will at least block them with Branch Water. Note that we are going to see this next turn, so... Forerun... I'm probably more than willing to trade with... Yeah. Okay, so our opponent's dumping a lot of threats, but not necessarily playing any answers. So far it's mono green, so I would expect to fight. So with that in mind, we're just gonna play our territorial allosaurus now. Okay, no attacks. So basically we're at the standoff right now. I'm going to set up with our forerunner to get one of our bigger threats. We can actually go for Galta at this point. So, forerunner, shooter, Galta. That's pretty much the plan right now. If our opponent has removed... Ambuscade will be really bad for us. But the fact that he's still thinking about it probably means he doesn't have it. So, at least we figured out our plan now. In our opponent's shoes, what would our opponent do? Normally the answer is to play big threats also, but he'd probably be concerned that we would have ways to sweep the board, or at least answer threats on a per threat basis. I don't think red has that capable. We do have sweepers. It will hurt our opponent more than it will hurt us, but still not exactly something we'd be looking forward to playing. If we're playing big stuff, we're not exactly looking forward to wiping the board with it. So cards like our Devastation can seem to be out of the question, but not impossible. So, Probably eating is a bit of a mistake. Give me a second. I don't just talk loudly, I eat loudly as well. I really apologize. You can call me a barbarian of some sort. While we're waiting for our opponent to time out for... again, I've pretty much come to realize that we should probably not judge our opponent too harshly. We assume that our opponent is just timing out for the sake of timing out. So, maybe the okay, so first I'm gonna commune. See what we get. Yeah, we definitely want the ranging raptors. Yeah, we'll definitely take the ranging raptors here. Next thing we're gonna do now is play Forerunner into Galta. Basically, it's the writings on the wall for his Llanowar elves. So, not gonna attack. Our opponent's probably gonna... Now that our opponent knows what's up, our opponent's probably gonna dump whatever six casting cost creature he has at this point. Though the way this looks like, our opponent is probably legitimately AFK. Or sorry, that was a bit excited. Or could just be a bug crash. Again, remember we are still in beta. I really don't think we are ready to... We're not ready to go on. We're not ready to go into version 1 yet. Though with the July patch coming up next week, I guess I probably should get at least one more deck through before... finish one more deck tech before the Core 19 comes around. And I figured that, actually now that I think of it, by the time let's say I were to do all the deck techs again from start, by the time I'm even remotely done with them, the first set from the third visit to Ravnica is gonna come out. So lots of things to look forward to. Yes, that's it for our opponent. Probably sounds like something bad happened on our opponent's end. I'll probably check it out on Discord what happened. So not quite satisfying, but we did have that game kinda covered. Could also be a reflection of what our opponent has on the sideboard. It's very hard to say. Another project that's probably in the pipeline but might have to wait a while is a kind of a definition of colors, like because we have 5 colors of Magic. Our cards are multicolored. What do each of the colors mean? You probably heard something familiar from Mark Rosewater if you've been listening to his Drive to Work. So back to the game, we can accelerate into a turn 4 Forerunner. Not optimal. Or likewise, we can just do a Thunderherd migration. So we have options. It'll depend on what our opponent does, though we are first to act. So I considered putting Shocks or at least Sheevan Fire in the sideboard also. It would have been a good way to answer both small threats and slightly larger threats. I think finding room for it would be a very good idea. So, okay, looking at the situation. Yeah, I'm definitely want to hit Forerunner, so... Yeah, I'm gonna start with Thunderherd Migration. Crashing Brontodon. One, because we need the double green soon. So it looks like our opponent is... So on our turn, we're not gonna play that. Okay, we have two choices. We can be greedy, play Forerunner of the Empire, hope to sweep the Glint Sleeve Siphoner. We do have 5 mana anyway, so next turn. I'm gonna try the Greed Plant first. Normally the correct play is just play Drover into Lightning Strike, so... No need to get... I'm tempted to just take the Charging Monstrosaur, hope make our opponent answer it. Regisaur Alpha, probably a better bet. It puts more damage on board. Yeah, I'll go with Regisaur Alpha. Actually, a lot of our 5 drops can be replaced with Charging Monstrosaur. The opponent has Malice, so... Our opponent will get 2 energy, but will not get to draw a card off it. Wait, that is the wrong order of triggers. Okay, I got careless there. I should not... This should not have come... Oh wait, no, it's perfectly okay. It's perfectly fine. Fatal Push. Okay, so it won't repeat, but we'll still get scored out of it. For once, I actually agree with our opponent. It is nice. Is there a thank you? There's no thank you. Okay, so now we have... Okay. I'm gonna swing with the entire board for now. Opponent knows we have Trashing Brontodon, but I'm just gonna drop Rover. End the turn. I wanna hold up Lightning Strike for a while. Because at the very least we can answer one of these on our turn, then we can... Okay, it's my second history, so... So I probably... Let's see what he does for combat. Probably nothing. Okay, so my turn. I'm not gonna cast it at all. Okay. Let's see. Go down to 4 mana. I can still cast this. Play 1. Okay. So we're digging for a land with this commune. Arch of Vraska's a land. So what we're trying to cast is Trashing Brontodon. Regisaur Alpha gives it haste. I will hold back Drover of the Mighty. So gonna go into combat. Gonna swing with most of the team. Let's do the math first. 4, 8. Okay, he's priced into block. He's gonna try to double block there. Okay, single block. Okay. Let's see what he does. Okay, done. Okay. 3, 6. You know what? I'm gonna see if our opponent's gonna try to allow this trade. Yeah, he allowed the trade. Go true. Then we'll see what he does. He will get 4 trees, but they'll only be for his turn. So I'm gonna end the turn right there. So he's gonna get 1 knight, and they're both gonna be 4-3 with vigilance, but not haste. So we need to see what threat he drops. So we know our opponent is on the fast track. So sideboard, we definitely want the cannonades. We Needletooth Raptor was interesting, but it's a bit slow. So I'm just gonna put in the cannonades for now. Okay, let's see what could we drop. We'll probably drop Polyraptor, it's very slow. We'll keep Galta. I could drop a Territorial Allosaurus. I'll probably sneak in the third upgrade and drop another Allosaurus or the Charging Monstrous Sword. Okay, we have plenty of options, but the nice thing is that they're usually one-offs. Probably just a Savage Stomp. Sure, it's cheap removal, and our creatures will tend to outclass theirs. But I have to assume they have removal as well. But I'll leave the Territorial Allosaurus. It costs 4. I might actually just drop... I might drop a Snapping Sailback instead. Okay, let's try that out for now. Okay, let's see how it goes. For the record, I'm recording at 80% of the mic instead of the full 100%. If it's still too loud, I should have said that at the very beginning. And it's not gonna go first. We're gonna go next. I don't like this. This is very slow. We only have 1 of 2 colors, so I'm gonna mull this one. This one is slightly better. At least we can answer early knights. Now we'll go for this one. Top land. I kinda wanna hit 4 mana anyway, so I'm gonna keep it on top. So first turn Timber Gorge. Also, because our opponent's deck, White Black Knights, characteristically does not do anything turn 1. I would expect... I was gonna expect action turn 2. Sometimes doesn't happen, it's okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of. So... opponent's gonna play some... At least we now have Ranging Raptors. Our opponent might have cast out, so this is probably the one weakness. It's not gonna trigger off damage. Opponent didn't do anything though. Hello, Karn.
Let us begin well chosen.
So what? Okay, definitely you can have to cast out. I'm not in any position to answer Lyra anytime soon. Actually, I am in a position to answer Lyra, but I don't want to spend 2 cards to answer Lyra. So we have to start chipping at Karn, unfortunately. But we can Forerunner into... Let's see what's in that. Our opponent's probably playing a decent amount of higher drops, so I'm going to take action. I want to get Itali. But Regisaur is probably a better bet. Actually, I'm just going to take Charging Monstrosaur. It's so obvious, but it has to be done. It'll also hit Karn. It'll also take out Karn if he tries to do something like cast out.
What was lost is now returned.
Okay, so he's gonna actually go for casting Lyra. So if he casts out for Lyra, we have no choice but to double upgrade. That's what we're gonna do. We're going to upgrade. And we're gonna upgrade. Honestly, this is something that has to be done. We're not gonna get any way out of it. I suppose if I chose Itali, I might have forced his hand otherwise, but... Well, let's get this card out of the way.
There are greater battles.
Now our charging monster star is probably gonna eat a cast out. So our opponent is incentivized to play something at this point, so maybe not just yet. I'll be annoyed if it's another Lyra. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, what do you know? Another Lyra. So what I can do is, okay, since we're in the land churn plan, I'm gonna do exactly just that. I'm gonna start churning lands. Since Ranging Raptors is here anyway, let's take advantage of it. If I can draw into another Polyraptor, that'll be great. So, another forest from there. I'm not gonna swing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, if our even if our opponent answers one of our threats, we will hit with Arch of Araska. So we should definitely play Arch first anyway. So our opponent has a very interesting sideboard plan. He shifted from early Knights into mid to late game range. So he still has these guys. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. And Shark. So, yep. White Black Blitz stuff. Well, there's really no reason not to run Shuttlecock. So, definitely gonna play the Arch of Raska. Let's see. Definitely gonna draw a card. Definitely gonna stomp the Chupacabra. I could offer the trade. It'll dig me one more land deep. Yeah, let's offer the trade. I need to find a way to raise our opponent in the air. Digging through as many of our lands will help. Ranging Raptors is not gonna block the air anytime soon, so let's see. Yeah, definitely take action. So our game plan now, basically start drawing cards, start finding ways to... We need to find an output for this girl, so definitely on our sideboard, Fight with Fire comes in.
I have faced worse. You may regret that choice.
You know what? Pebbleland. It'd be nice if we can draw two running dinosaurs. That's not a running dinosaur, so we definitely gonna play the... What? I'm gonna draw ghosts. Okay, so... Yeah, technically this is a lost game right now, but I want to see how we could play around this for the time being. Let's see what kind of outs we have. No, we're not getting any outs. Because the game... Yeah, it game's a bit against us right now. Yep, flooded. Good game. Let's see. We could survive for one turn, but actually he has to cast out. Yeah, I'm gonna concede at this point. So now that we know our opponent does have a top end, it's not just playing pure knights, we have to account for that also. So Needletooth Raptors come in, Fight with Fires come in. I'll probably side out the Fiery Cannonades, keep the Abrade, side out the Savage Stomp, keep the Territorial. Actually, now we need to side out the Sailbacks, put in the Allosaurus. Regisaur Alpha sides out. Itali's probably slow. Samut's an interesting way around it, so but worth a shot, I think. Actually, I'll leave it like this for now. So that's pretty much my game plan for now. So I'll leave it like this. I could side out one Forerunner for put the braid back. Let's go with that one. There is an aftermath card in red green. The red side after you have the green just shuffles your library back. That would actually make a very good sideboard entry. This, however, is not a very good opening hand. Wrong colors. So he might be in a bit of trouble. Okay. At least we get to scry and we do get a commune. But this is scary. I actually don't like this. But our opponent mulliganed also. Okay, definitely keep that land on top. So turn 1 land, turn 2 commune with dinosaurs. Get the third land for arranging raptors ASAP. And yep, we have to take the forest. Okay, our opponent's also having trouble. Okay, he's got a land, so he's slightly out of trouble now. Choose a non-legendary, non-land card from it. That player discards that card, so that's basically everything else they got. Okay, he's gonna take dinosaurs because that's turn 4. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, first attack. Okay, here's the thing. I can choose to play Forerunner. Yeah, I'll play Forerunner for now. Get something cheap so that I can afford to take a turn off with Timber Gorge. Another ranging raptors. Another ranging raptors will help accelerate, but I'm actually going to take the needle-toothed raptor in anticipation of what our opponent is probably going to do. It also pretty much locks out our opponent from playing creatures at this point. He's gonna take away our charging Monstrosaur, which is perfectly fine. So he shifted to hurt my early game plan, but it's kind of whiffed. I'm gonna play this one anyway. It'll get it gets one land. It gets one land out of the deck. Be annoyed if our opponent has magma spray. Okay, so let's get our land. Swing with the Q. But now our hand is empty, so if our opponent ever gets to fumigate mana, we are in trouble. Our opponent could potentially have a Symbol of the Wreckage also, based on the number of mythics he spent on Karn and History of Benalia. Okay, beginning of the trial, so he's not there yet.
This is a plane worth saving.
He's gonna prevent one. He's gonna prevent 1 damage, so we have to take out Gideon ASAP.
Not on my watch.
That's okay. Wait, does it prevent damage? No, it prevents damage 1 way. So combat. The turn. So we're now trying. So our opponent's now bought a lot of time already. So while we're still drawing lands, that's the worst thing that could possibly happen to us right now. But that's welcome to Magic.
Worthy opponent.
Okay, he's gonna prevent again. He probably has a cast out at this point. I'm still drawing lands, so no choice. I have to send at least both of them in. It'll be really bad if it turns out cast out. That's okay. So right now we're at a very annoying stalemate. Opponent's pretty much caught up at this point. Wakama's gonna take out energy reactors. Take out Aura. Then Gideon's just gonna prevent the damage.
Stand down.
Okay. Alternate plan. Hit 9 mana. No, no way. I'm gonna save that. I suppose there's a way to get our opponent at least down to 10, but right now
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna take advantage of... Okay, he's not gonna do that either, so... Do that. Play Drover. Opponent's gonna have to start playing out his cast outs as well. Yeah, that counts too. Probably a little bit annoying with the naming convention, but at least Amonkhet's about to rotate soon. From the way things are going, we're
You
probably
have no
gonna lose
power
this
over
game,
me.
but we'll see. We might be able to draw something off the top. We do have to play. We need to at least hit 9 mana. Interesting thing is, the alternate thing I can do is split the what I can do right now is actually just split the damage between these two.
Bring it on.
Unfortunately, that leaves me open to any Lyras that he plays in the future. So... was already targeted by Gideon of the Trial, so what does that mean? Oh, wait, let's read the card again. Until your next turn, so... yeah, no point attacking. We have a second fight with fires. Maybe we could draw it off the top of the deck? Wishful thinking. Okay, opponent hit 5 mana. Sanctions. That's how I would have done it. So now we have to start playing cards. Amusing. If ever we meet on Discord, or if you're watching, ever you watch this by some mere chance, I really apologize. But this is how I got one of my first games too. So it's a vicious cycle. I'm really sorry. Sorry to say. It's still a win. I'm still happy. I think I want to put the third one in the sideboard now. Oh dear. It's okay. So 2 wins. Well, technically one win. Our opponent kind of, I don't know if he gave up or if it was just technical difficulties. I'll leave it at that. Second game was more of a win. Let's see how much time we have on the recording. We have time for one more set. Please don't be control. But we have time for one more. We'll see how this one goes. So the fight with fire plant actually is legit. I avoided the So we have a turn 1 commune into a turn 2 Thunderherd migration. So we can dig for stuff. We'll keep this one. opponent mulligans. So we're definitely on the lookout for red mana. So let's see how it goes. We have the alternate option of a trashing Brontodon. Okay, if I took trashing Brontodon, no, that's not a good one because I need to get red too. I would have to take, yeah, I'll just take the red one just to be safe. Control, so we're gonna have to rush things up a bit. I can play the Thunderherd Migration to get us up on mana. I can play Drover of the Mighty, so next turn ranging Raptors. Okay, let's drove for now. So our opponent is shields down. Okay, our opponent's now shields up. So we play the land. I can play Thunderherd to eat and negate, or it won't eat anything at all. I can play Ranging Raptors on the hopes to hit for 3. It's probably gonna eat the counter spell any. Actually, you will see. Because Syncopate and Censor are good. Oh, he didn't have it. He might have it, and he didn't have removal either. So I think our opponent came off a mulligan, so there's that possibility. But now our opponent, based on this style of play, I'll be surprised if he's not shields up now. So 3, 4, 5. Delta costs 10. I kind of want to try casting Etali, so let's cast Thunderherd Migration. Reveal Etali. Let's scare our opponent a little bit. Definitely want another play, forest. So let's switch our team. So opponent. The opponent probably is gonna do something at this point. So let's see. I can cast Galta. I can cast Etali and eat the counter spell. I can attack first, see what he does. I'm gonna cast Etali first. Though a Syncopate would be much better. I really doubt anyone's running Censor anymore. But here's the thing, if he counters this one, and I did show it to him, so it knows what to expect. Okay. That's, on one hand, it's interesting. He doesn't know I have Galta in hand. It's cheap. It's a little bit cheaper. Our opponent probably has Fumigate mana up right now though, so... Or another Vraska's Contempt. There you go. So, he shields down here. Let's just play the Regisaur Alpha. Right now, we're going to this. So if our opponent doesn't play a blocker, we can answer this. Okay, so we have options. I'm gonna play Forerunner. Wait, no, but don't tap the mana like that. Play Forerunner. He's gonna try to count. If he tries to counter it, I'm pretty much smooth sailing. Maybe Cast Down will eat it for. Okay, let's see what happens. You probably should get Okay, let's give him something to think about. Charging Monstrosaur. Let's see. He's probably banking on the Torrential Gear Hulk. to Vraska's Contempt. So let's play the Golfa outside. No, he's casting something now, so Field of Ruin, not the Torrential Gearhold. It shuffle, and it shuffles our charging monster source, so that's a good plan. Did he get planes? He did not get the planes, so Vraska's Contempt there. So at least Golfa doesn't hit immediately, so that's quite clever. We're gonna take action and attack everyone. So get one more land out. Opponent has played 3 Vraska's Contempts at this point, so if he starts having Torrential Gearholds, he's probably up even more. So we're not out of the woods yet. Our next plan is to play a Trashing Brontodon, at least to get... Okay, he doesn't have it because he's still he's digging right now. I guess we might have this. We got this one, but we know our opponent's in a control strategy. So what did we say with control strategy? We're gonna need to rush as much as possible. So drop the braids and start dumping elves in. Tenderhead Migration's okay. Needletooth Raptors come in. Fight with Fire comes in. Some of our 1-offs come off. Regisaur Alpha's okay. Polyraptor is probably gonna be okay. Brontodon, so far I don't see any evidence of that. I can drop the Lightning Strike. Okay, this is a bit controversial. I'm gonna drop the Lightning Strikes. And I'm gonna try one Samud. Because at this rate, our opponent has bigger things to remove, so we do one Fight with Fire. I'll be surprised if our opponent's version of transformation is everything gets fast. I think I bit into a lemon seed. So speaking of fast, this is not it. Speaking of fast, this might be worth the risk. We just need a land in the next 2 turns and our opponent's going first. Come on, land. Nope. Q regret. Nope, not the land. Q instant regret. I guess our opponent's gonna see a very fast concede at this point. Nope. Okay, one more turn. I'll cheat the time. I'm gonna concede at this point. So we're gonna try that again. But the nice thing is that we are on the play this time. So if you can hear what's happening in the background, my chihuahuas are fighting. It's a battle for supremacy. Okay, so this is better. Turn 1 Llanowar Elves, turn 2 Trashing Brontodon. We could use a red source soon, but we'll keep this. Now our opponent mulligans. Now it's a bit of a non-bow with Forerunner, but do have to worry about the lack of red mana. We can kind of draw our way out of that. Now our opponent having to spend his energy means... Come on, give us a red source. Not yet. I'll take a 3-4. Now a red source would be nice. Or even just another mana source would be okay. Okay, let's see if this gets through. Okay, kinda got through it. Let's see if the opponent's gonna cast it. So it's kind of okay. One has a very good... I don't think this is his sideboard. Actually, could be his sideboard. Okay, we got our rootbound frag, so we do have lots of sorts. I can play the Forerunner, dig into something deeper. Okay, I'm just gonna try to burn his resources. Okay, Forerunner. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he has counter spells. It's possible he sided them out because he would be on the... Okay, so let's see. Ranging Raptors is a good choice. Yeah, I'll take Ranging Raptors. So no attacks. Opponent plays Garrett. So I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to hit 7 mana. And his choice would be to he doesn't have much on his own end, so you know what? I'm gonna decline. I'm just gonna go for So we have a fight with fire, so we could go through for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But trading this one because Scarab God will just come back. So I have to think of this. Okay, I'm actually just gonna cast the Territorial Allosaurus now. Probably gonna buy back Baral. Yeah, he's gonna buy back Baral. He might have a counter spell. He might actually have a counter spell. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're still at 6 mana, so we're now aiming for 9. I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna... I don't want to give him fodder right now. Actually, wait. What's in our graveyard right now? Oh, we do have fodder anyway. Okay. Might be an issue. Okay, so he's drawing cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so right now we're just doing countdowns here. If I trade with territorial dinosaurs, it's bad, so I'm just gonna end the turn here. So our time is ticking down too. Samut probably in hindsight would have been really good here. So it's a needle-tooth raptor. So this is where we can... So if our opponent can't counter this... Okay, so he has a counter. Shucks, but it's okay. At least we got that out of the way. We still have 2 more of those. So the idea is we can hopefully start buying... continuously buying it back. So I'm gonna hit the turn here. Right now we're at a bit of a standoff, but our opponent has an advantage. Blocks. Let's see what happens. We're gonna start, but that's okay. Probably has control of the situation at this point. I don't have to worry about this one coming back. So I can buy myself some time by making him spend on this one. Still has to disallow. Yeah, we're not trying to lose this game at this point. Maybe in hindsight, I should have just let the ranging route trade it off with the land or else. So we'll take 8. Yeah, so this is make or break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, our opponent is actually quite well disciplined. I guess we can say that the weakness here is that none of our initial threats are what we call counter-worthy. That's good. Wait for it to be my... I'll wait for it to be my priority before conceding so that it does... And he had settled the wreckage. Yeah, so he managed to get good control at the end. So, quite interesting. One win, one sort of win, and 1 loss. So that's it for our initial run in this one. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and we'll continue this run in a little while shortly. So thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time.